Welcome back. Today is the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I. It's also known as Armistice Day, and it's the day we honor our veterans. Here locally, the Kern County Museum will be hosting an event to remember World War I and our nation's veterans. 23 ABC's Scott Sheehan is live at the Kern County Museum and joins us with more. Scott?
Good morning, Emma. So that's right. So I'm up here in the bell tower at the Kern County Museum, where at 10:45 there will be the event where the bells will go off for this Bells of Peace event that's going to happen. Again, it starts at 10:45, and then at 11 that bell will go off 21 times to remember those who died during World War I. This is the remembrance of the end of World War I and Veterans Day, and to talk a little bit more about Kern County's impact during World War I, we have the curator, Lori Ware. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we were talking about how many soldiers did we send to World War I here from Kern County?
There were thousands that came from Kern County. There were just under 10,000 that actually registered for selective service, which was about a quarter of the population of Kern County at that time.
And we lost 77 of them?
Yes, so 77 were killed in action. Some obviously, in addition to that number, died of the influenza epidemic of 1918, but 77 died from Kern County that were killed in action.
And what was that major battle that you said was what took most of their lives?
So the majority were killed in the Meuse-Argonne offensive, which was on the Western Front in France between the Meuse River and the Argonne Forest. The American Legion post that's on H Street is named after Frank Reynolds, who was killed in that battle, and also the American Legion is named after Harold Brown, who was also killed in that battle. And he was awarded the Distinguished Cross for his bravery in that battle.
So here we are 100 years later after the war ended. Most of those family members who knew them probably are not still with us. How are we still remembering them, and why is it important to still do so 100 years later?
I think it's important to remember those people and honor the men who gave their lives for our country. Even though it's been 100 years, and they may not have family still around, it's important for the citizens of Kern County who benefited from their sacrifice to honor them.
So that event is going to happen. It's going to happen here at the Kern County Museum starting at 10:45. It's a free event, so if you want to come, we're at the Kern County Museum. Scott Sheehan, 23 ABC News.